Welcome to musicmoveit.com. I am Torio, and today I want to discuss the future of music business. So recently I read an article on a young hip-hop artist that recently had a label bidding war going, like you always hear about. I guess it got up to about $3 million to get him to sign. And he didn't do it. He said no, because I make more money without a major, or I will make more money without a major. And I thought that was incredible. Why am I bringing this up? Because again, it's to prove a point that you don't necessarily need a label anymore. You don't. You just need a fan base and a good mind that can understand marketing and promotion properly. And once you start to get bigger, you'll need a small team around you as well. But I thought it was so nice that this artist just turned it down and said no. I guess one of his videos on YouTube hit 10 million views, and I believe he just built himself up to this point where he had a fan base and he did not need a label anymore. Because think about it, he signs $3 million for the label, he gets some of that money to live on, the rest of the money goes towards whatever else. You know how it is, paying people, paying lawyers, paying this and that, video budget, music recording budget, producer budget, all that. A lot of people think that when you sign like a $3 million deal, you get that whole $3 million all for yourself. But it's not always like that. It's for money to live on, like I said before, and all other things that come along with creating your album, basically. So, and again, like we've said before, it's basically like a bank loan that must be recouped before you make any kind of royalties. So yeah, it's incredible, this story, and it just totally shows that you can do it without a label, a major label. You can be your own label. You get to also keep all your money, publishing money, all yours. You don't have to split it. You get to keep your masters. A lot of labels won't let you do that, and signing a deal like that could definitely have you lose precious stuff like that. So think about it like that. Own your own label. You will own everything, and it's all yours, and you get 100% of that money. Of course, if you have a team around you, you got to pay these people out, but it's all on you. You get the good chunk. But don't get me wrong, there are times that a label obviously can push you into stardom. You might not be rich right away because you got to recoup all that money, but they will make you popular. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It just depends how your career goes. So look at the story recently about the hip-hop group De La Soul. They did their first 3 albums with Tommy Boy Records, and they finally are gonna let people stream and download these 3 classic albums that they did back in the 80s, 90s, or whatever. And they've been negotiating with Tommy Boy, and they're pissed because Tommy Boy's, I think they said they only want to give them like 10% of all money that comes from streaming and downloading. And to them, obviously, that's crap. You know, think about working so hard, touring, creating these 3 albums, and, you know, all of a sudden it's like the future, and labels are starting to make a lot more money now with streaming and downloads and all that, and they negotiate with that label that they had, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, 10%, that's all we can give you. It's time for the artist to get more. So if you're going to sign a major deal, make sure you negotiate properly. Try to get everything that you can. Try to get rates the best that you can. So if you go into a major, be like, look, I want to own my masters either right away or down the line. The masters come back to me. A lot of artists do that. I own them after 10 years or whatever. Whatever you think a good deal would be for you. Also, publishing. You got to get your publishing. Do not sign any kind of deals where your publishing is gone. Sometimes it's like 50-50, depending on the situation, whatever you feel right with. But when you have no publishing, no. You're not going to have any money. You'll just have tour money. That's how a lot of these artists fall out, especially in the past. The only money they were making is touring. They're not getting any publishing, or at least they weren't back then. Tour money. Sometimes if you're popular enough, you finally get some money from records being sold and all that good stuff, but all that money has to be recouped. So look at the De La Soul situation. Think about that. Also, on the flip side, if you're an indie label owner, think about the De La Soul situation as well. It makes you think that you should be fair to any artist you sign on your indie label. Be fair. Don't be a dick. Be fair. Take care of them so they won't necessarily want to jump labels like after 2 albums because they're pissed they're not getting all the royalties they should be. If you have an artist that's a powerhouse and makes money continually, take care of them. Give them their royalties. Everyone should be able to eat. There's enough money to go around, especially with an indie label because they're not as huge. There's not like 1,000 employees to pay. So think about it like that as well. And I hope you can understand why it's important that you need to be treated well financially as an artist, and if you're a label owner, you need to treat them the same. And that's it. I hope you liked this quick video. I just had to get it out there again, proving the point that you can do this on your own, for sure. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Just hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, and they will let you know whenever a new video comes out. And you could get some more music, business, advice, and all that good stuff. Check in the description down below. There are tons of things that can help you with your career, and I think you'll enjoy them. There's a lot of info down there, links to Bandzoogle and TuneCore. Well, they actually give my subscribers discounts on things. Check out those links if you need any services like that, and I truly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to get your music up on the Worldwide Music Directory. It's worldwidemusicdirectory.com. It's a great place. It's growing every day. It's heavy in the search engines, so it's like another place for you to be shown if someone searches you. Your name will come up, they can click. You basically go there, you create a profile, you give them links to where your music is being sold, and they put you on the directory. And it's a wonderful thing, so get that done. The worldwidemusicdirectory.com is for every genre. I appreciate you. Please leave a comment as well. What do you think about this? What do you think about the De La Soul thing? What do you think about not having the goal of being on a major label? What do you think about it? How's it working for you as an indie or owning an indie label? Let me know. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.